Hi, I'm Sue Boo bringing crafting to you, and today we're going to do a card with the Artistically inked. This is such a beautiful set. It's just so easy to work with. This would be a great one for beginners. So I'm starting off with a standard size card base that is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and I'm not going to crease it. I'm going to stamp all over it. So we're not only going to stamp on the front of the card, but we're going to stamp on the back as well today. And I'm using Seaside Spray and the beautiful water, like alcohol marked card, stamp, sorry, we're going to use. And I'm just going to randomly stamp all over this card base. And as I say, it's just so easy to work with. Just fill in your gaps, turn your stamp around. Doesn't matter if it goes over it at all. Just do it in different directions. So I'm filling up the spaces as I'm going, and doesn't matter, as I say, if you overlap at all. It just creates a beautiful image on your card base. It's absolutely fantastic. As I say, it is absolutely great for beginners because you can't possibly go wrong with it. It's just so easy. I'm just working around, just filling in all the white spaces any way I want. Just tapping it on the card and not even stamping off, I'm just stamping straight on. As I say, it's absolutely ideal for beginners because you can't go wrong. Now that's a beautiful image now stamped on. I'm just going to clean up my stamp with my stamping mist and my stamping my cleaning up stamping scrub. That's what I'm using. Okay, so now I'm going to go inside. So I'm turning it over and I'm going to just do on the bottom edge this time. So I'm just going to bring it back in, and forgot I was going to do that, but it's always best to. So I'm just, it's got like grooves. I'm just going to take this and put the straight part, and again, I'm not bothered if it's going over there, that's fine, but I'm just going to keep that more or less straight at the bottom there. That's all I'm going to do, and I think I'll carry that on like I have done, just keeping that bottom layer. So I'm only doing that. Yeah, I just need to do that there. So that's all I'm doing inside. So now I'll clean up my stamp. That's it, and just put my pad away. Right, so that is the inside, and I'm going to leave the inside blank because it's going to be a thank you card and I can write what I want. So I'm just going to burnish that down so it looks beautiful. And at this point, you can choose whichever side you feel is the best. You can use that side, and you've got the other. I'm not really bothered which side I use because I think the pattern is lovely on both sides. So I'm choosing this side. Now I've gone ahead and already stamped the flower image. So I've got the flower image, and I've fussy cut the flower image, and also I've stamped that in Highland Heather, and just look at the beautiful detail, it's fantastic. And ahead of time I've also stamped the leaves and fussy cut them out. Now, I don't know whether I showed you can make flowers with these as well. So you could fussy cut and do a load of flowers. That's another way of actually doing this. That would look nice like that. But I'm using them as leaves as they're supposed to be. Okay, so I've got my image, and I'm just going to do my normal trick and just get some tear and tape and stick some tear and tape on the back, and then I'm just going to position my leaves. So I'm going to have about there, can have one there, and I think I might have one up there. So I'm going to put a little bit more on the top, so just tear a little bit off, see where I wanted it. I want it at the top. Doesn't matter if you go over. Oopsie daisy, I don't want that going over the side of the card though, so I'll just tear that bit off, put that back on my tape. So take this off the back, and there we go. So I've got that going on there. Now I'm also going to mount, I've done again the rose and I've fussy cut that out. So the Highland Heather, Mint Macaron, and this is Magenta Madness. So I'm just going to stick some dimensionals to lift up my rose. So I'm going to pop that in the centre and lift that up onto my flower like that, and then I'm also going to lift up my flower. So I'm going to pop some that will support on the leaves a little bit as well as the flowers. So I'll do that and position that on my card. It's very simple. There we go. And then I'm going to position that at the top of my card. At this point I'm going to change it and do a 10th fold card, I've decided, and this can stick on here. And again I'm going to lift this up with dimensionals. Now I've stamped in the Highland Heather, but I've tapped all the way round with the Magenta Madness, so it just gives you that little bit of colour going all the way round the edge. Put these on there, and just going to tuck that. I think I'll have it. Let's look. I want it a bit further down. Yeah, I think I'll stick that in there. And then just to finish it off, I'm going to get some opals with my, take your pick, it's my pokey tool. So where's the, can't see for looking. So there are a couple of different sizes. So we'll stick one on thank you. I'll stick one on there, and I think I'll have one there. So that just gives that little bit of glistening shine on there. And then the Wink of Stella. I'm just going to pop a little bit of Wink and Stella right in the middle of my flower to give it right glisten right just in the middle there. I've got to pick some pink up. So there we go. So that gives it a nice little shimmer in the middle. Don't know whether you can see that. But that is such a simple card. Very simple, easy to make. Doing a lovely background. So you've got your background there, and then that will go on your side, and you can write inside there. So very easy indeed. As I say, that this stamp set is beautiful for beginners because it's just, you can't go wrong with it. It's just so easy to make backgrounds with. The flowers are so easy to do. As I say, I footy cut. You can buy the dies for the flowers, and it's got some beautiful intricate leaves as well, but it's just so simple. So that's just a really simple card, very easy to make. So if you're like this set or other sets that I use, you can buy them through me from Stampin' Up. If you buy through me, you will get a thank you card and a gift. So if you're watching on my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell so that you'll not miss out on any future videos. If you're watching from my YouTube channel also, there will be in the description drop down box, there will be a link back to my Facebook business page where my shop link is. If you're obviously watching on my Facebook business page, then the link's already there. If you haven't got a catalogue and would like a catalogue and you're not a demonstrator, I can send you beautiful new catalogue. I've got the mini and the full catalogue, so I'll just show you the mini catalogue, of course, finishes in June, but there's still lots of lovely things to buy in it. Some will have carried through to the annual catalogue. I've just showed you only a few pages of it, and then there's the new annual catalogue that's just come out live this month, and this continues to April next year. So lots of things for you to look at and ideas, as well as things to be able to purchase. So many lovely sets in here that I will be featuring as we go along. The artistic, they show you so much. This is the die that goes with the bundle. Well, it's a suite. It just features on this front page and the front, this particular stamp set suite, should I say. So you've got lots of lovely things that you can do with this stamp set. They're going to be doing kits, and they're not in the catalogue. In this catalogue, they're going to be available online. As you know, I like kits, so I will be featuring some of the kits. I'm just, don't know what page the Artistically inked one is, so just should be before that. Ought to have put a this is a brand new one that I've picked up. So there's so many beautiful stamp sets in here. Here it is. So it's called the Impression Ink Suite, and you get the die that you can't really see very well on that because they've used it not just in one colour, but they've used it with the gold and white paper, designer series paper, so it gives that stripy look. We can see it a bit better. Is it going to focus? There we go. So those are the dies that will cut out your leaves, the little flowers, and this beautiful die is quite big. So in the catalogue you can't really see the size, but I should imagine it's kind of on those lines that make that kind of big impressions. They've not shown it there. I don't know whether there's anything. No, not on the other page. I think, is it on the front? No, is it in the side of the paper? They're showing you the big there. It shows you there with the thanks. So if you see that this thanks that I've put on the actual my card is that thanks there, so you can see that that stretches roughly about like that and about like that. So it's quite a big die. You'd need the 6-inch wide die cutting machine. You wouldn't be able to cut that with the mini, but it shows you the beautiful foliage one that it cuts out, and you could cut all these leaves separate as well to use them separate. In the actual suite you get the gold as well to go with it, and I'm not sure whether it is these opals that I've got. I'm not sure. Let's have a look again at the suite, what you're actually getting with it. You can, of course, buy all the items separate. You don't have to buy it as a suite, so you can buy the designer series paper separate, the stamp set separate. The paper itself is absolutely gorgeous. It's got gold within it. So you'd get the 12 by 12 designer series paper, you get the gold embellishment set, so you get all these gold bits in them, plus I'm not sure what they are, whether they're sequins or whether they're like these upper ones. I'm not really sure, I can't see properly. But the stamp set itself is stunning. Lots you can do with that, and you can just buy that as a bundle with 10% off. So it's a really lovely suite. The colours in it are some of the new colours, which is the polished pink and the pale papaya, and the evening evergreen. They're the current brand new colours. Older colours is pear pizzazz and shaded spruce, and then just jade was one of the in colours. But I think that's they're still running over. But as I say, oh, it shows you better there, the designer series paper for it. Of course it's double-sided, so it's beautiful paper. I don't know whether it will show you. You can, as I say, you can buy all these things separate. Now, as a set, you get 10% off the bundle, but you don't get buying this set. It doesn't make it any cheaper. Just only buying the bundle makes it cheaper. I'm trying to see if I can see the no, it's not showing you any bigger. Oh, they are sequins. It says the back sequins, so it's back sequins in there. So you've got the sequins, but you've got all these lovely gold accents in your foil if you buy the suite. But as I say, you can buy all individual ones. It's better to buy the bundle, buying the stamp set and the die set, which I normally do buy the bundles, because I always end up wanting to get the actual dies. But this year when we went on tour, I got this free stamp set, so I got the stamp set for free. So that's a bonus for working with being an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up. If you would like to join my team, I'm quite happy for hobby demos to join my team. You can turn it into a business if you want, but I'm very happy for you to just be a discount shopper on my team. So we have lots of fun. I've got another hobby demonstrator on my team currently. We've had a away day where we made lots of projects that I posted. So we had great fun. So if you would like to do that, please get in touch with me. It's well worth it because of the discount for your hobby. So thank you very much for joining me. Much appreciated. Stay well, stay safe. Bye.